Hi, it's Ant. I'd like to introduce you to my latest little invention. Well, it's not an invention because people have already done it, but I'm a landscaper. One of the things I do. Use Makita tools all the time. Just on the job now with the paving. All the pointing needed to come out. I was using like a cloned Makita grinding body, which it wasn't a Makita one, but it's like a cloned one you get off eBay, brushless, really good. Had the grinding wheel on that you use for taking out the pointing. And I just found that I had 4 batteries and they were running out every 5 seconds, and it was 30 square meters. So I put some pictures of what I did and the finished article. And I thought, right, I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and this is it. Basically, it's only a prototype, so don't go too mad with me, but basically it's one of these 18 volt 20 amp supplies you get off eBay, a case with 3D printer, made some legs for it. There's the AC input going in. I've got a fuse in there up 3 amp coming out on the DC side if I need it. I don't think I need it. And then I had some of these batteries I bought off another supplier. Some, you may be aware, they're not very good. They haven't got any balancing battery circuits in them. So I thought I'll use the body off that. So obviously I can make this adapter. So, you know, it's a bit rougher than ready at the moment, but that'll now give me 18 volt, 20 amp power all day with 10 meters of wire. And it means that I can be on a job now using my grinder, either wet, which I was doing, and I find that the 18 volt grinders are much easier to use than a 240 volt or 110 because they just run too high at RPM. So a nice, and you know what kind of control you've got with the 18 volt grinders are much better. And then obviously if I'm doing any decking, and using one of these all day, you do end up changing these batteries, even for 5 amp, all the time. So I just thought, well, if I'm decking now, I'll be able to, this brushless body here, this impactor, these are absolutely fantastic, as we all know. Basically that just bolts onto the bottom, doesn't bolt on, it just slips onto the bottom, and that will just give me, now people give me the use all day, but people will say, well, why are you doing that when it's cordless? Well, the thing is, you've got your battery station, you know, I've got these battery stations here, that's a cheap one I bought off eBay, and it's good, but you've got like 2 of these working with 4 batteries getting charged up. And you do tend to be swapping these out all day if you're on a decking job with loads of screws. Reciprocator job, yes, you can get a 240 volt reciprocator, but they are pretty, a 240 or 110, but I just find the 18 volt stuff just brilliant to use. So they are quite a cheap thing to put together. I'm even considering actually putting this together and selling them as well. Yes, it'll be a different box, but I've used the box, and inside here, it's very, very simple. This is all properly done, and inside the wire can't get out. So there's an 18 volt here, 240 volt in there. It's all earthed, so I can't see any problems. Hope you like it. Cheers.